2025, 6:55 p.m. at the Preble Town Hall, 1968 Preble Road, Preble, New York, for the purpose of hearing public comments on the town of Preble's community development needs and to discuss the possible submission of one or more community development block grant applications for 2025 program. This is the first of two public hearings as required under the Community Development Block Grant Program to be held prior to submission of any Community Development Block Grant applications for the year of 2025. Purposes of the first hearing: to solicit public comments on town's past performance under the block grant program, to solicit public proposals or ideas with respect to needs of the community, and to provide information to the public on eligibility activities under the New York Block Grant Program. So, does anybody have any questions or comments about the block grant application that the town is doing right now, or anything they'd like to see? If there's no comments or questions, then need a motion to adjourn or close the public hearing.
I'll make a motion to close the public hearing.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Carried.
Three.
At least got it. Yeah.
Good evening.
You done?
We're done.
Oh, we got it on?
We had a public hearing for the block grant,
Oh,
5 minutes or something.
this
I just
year
left
started?
that on. Yeah.
We finished.
We already finished it.
Yeah.
Took
A lot
about
of
2 minutes.
You did a good job.
Are we live right now?
to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This is the Preble Town Board meeting of September 8th, 2025. Are there any additions, deletions, or corrections to the August minutes?
I make a motion to accept minutes.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Carried. Jen?
Dog control, no report received. Justice report, no report received.
Have a report, Jeff?
Chad was on the fall contract. Williams Road, West Benahau been finished as far as the top, and then it's been pushed off till this next Monday. We'll put snow on top of that. I did get an update from B&L regarding the Curry Road bridge. They're getting the details together. As it stands right now, the design and everything will happen next year for the bid of late next year, and then construction 2027. That raises a flag to me because I'm checking with DOT and 27 or 28. They're doing the culvert on 281 right by the pail factory. So I need to coordinate with them so that we're not stepping on each other's toes. That would be a bad situation. Getting the equipment ready, new trucks basically up, ready to go, and a few other maintenance items that are listed. A couple other items coming up this Thursday. The Village of Homer has their 9/11 ceremony Thursday at 6 o'clock. If anybody's interested. Any questions? For that?
Me?
I need
Yeah, for the plow contract.
Jim will sign it.
Yeah.
So we'll scan it and get you a copy.
Do we need to make a resolution or anything to sign
I
this
think we
contract?
passed it the last meeting, I believe. We could ratify. The only change again was the version we had last meeting. There was a provision that the county could terminate the agreement basically on their own on 30 days notice. We said, well, I'm not so sure we're happy with that. So we had correspondence back and forth a little bit. And so it now reads, either party may terminate on 90-day notice for no
Okay.
reason, just.
So it's fair to both parties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's good.
so,
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, thanks, Jeff.
Have a good night.
Okay.
good job.
Recreation? Dave, anything?
Everything's been going okay.
Okay,
Grass is slowed up a little bit.
all right.
Don't have any major problems.
Okay. Thanks, Dave. County Legislature, Kevin is not here yet. Do we have Richard Etzel here? Yes.
Rich Etzel.
Okay, so do you want to talk to the board and the people here about the taking over the judge position?
Sure.
Okay, and then, we're putting you at the beginning so that you can leave after you're done.
Thank you.
If you want to.
I'm actually on call for arraignments, and I called, and they do actually have somebody there. So
Okay,
I'm Rich Etzel. I've been the Lapeer Town Justice for 18 years. I've been assigned to fill in here temporarily by the Office of Court Administration, the 6th Judicial District. And so things will continue as they are. I mean, the court hours are going to stay the same. All the functions stay the same. I've met Ms. Ashley, very impressed with her. So
Good. Good.
That's all good. I live in Lapeer. My wife and I have 3 children, one of whom is still in Marathon. He's a junior this year. I have a daughter at Geneseo, and I have a son who is in the workforce. My day job, I work for a company called Natrium in Cortland as a quality manager. And that's really all there is about me. Any questions? Yes.
How long are you our judge until we have a election a year from November, or how?
Right now, the assignment is through December 31st, but it can be extended
Okay.
if there's a need. In order for somebody to take over, they will have to complete the taking the bench certification class
Yep,
and get
okay.
trained. But certainly, if anybody's interested in finding out more about the job and what's involved, I'm absolutely happy to have somebody shadow me and try to.
Can you give us your phone number?
Yeah, actually, I'd rather
Excellent.
not this go to defendants or
Yep,
claimants, whatever, but
Excellent,
that's.
excellent, yep. Okay, and I know we talked over the phone before as introduction,
Mhm.
and I wanted to come in at 5 o'clock and see you, and every time I came here, you weren't here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was missing you, but I just had a question, who's paying you right now up until December 31st?
My understanding is the Office of Court Administration is paying me now, and
Mhm.
they will pay me through October 15th when Judge Hughes' resignation is effective, and at
Mhm.
that point it transfers over to town of Preble.
Okay,
Um,
that was our question because Judge Hughes put his resignation in for the October 16th, and we didn't know whether we'd be paying double or.
no,
you
you won't be paying double. So
Yeah.
until then, the Office of Court Administration pays me, and then following that,
Mhm.
their understanding was that Preble would begin to pay me. But if that's a discussion that we want to have with Josh Shapiro, who's the special counsel for the 6th Judicial, we can certainly have it.
Okay. And I just want to say the former Judge Hughes had high regards for you, and
Oh,
he was
that's kind.
he was very happy that out of all the judges in the area that could have filled in, he was happy that you were taking over his position.
Oh, it's very kind of him
Yep,
to say.
yep,
Thank you for
yep,
passing that along.
So, anything else that you want to say?
Um,
Is there anything that you need that you don't have right now?
No, at some point, we may want to look into putting some of the files that are just in boxes in the office into locked file cabinets. You can get a grant from New York State for that. The deadline for this year is October 10th, which would be tough to do because one of the parts of the grant is getting a resolution from the town board. But if that's something you're interested in, we can come up with a list of exactly what it is you'd want and apply for it next grant cycle.
Okay.
We already did the resolution last month
Okay.
Oh, did you do a resolution for Jake?
for I'm pretty sure it was last month that we had done that.
And that was initiated by Judge Hughes, wasn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
My understanding is that they're relatively easy to get as long as you fill out the paperwork correctly and make sure you have all of the documents that they're looking for. They're granted, and it's a grant where the money has already been collected in taxes, so it's going to be spent by the state. So
Okay.
if not here,
Right.
somewhere else.
Right.
And it's not a grant that has any strings attached to it, so it doesn't bind you to anything other than you have to use the money for what you say you were going to use
Okay.
it for. I've gotten two so far. One was for Lapeer to do almost essentially the same thing, to get new file cabinets, to lock things, and a few pieces of furniture just for the courtroom. And then we did a much larger one in Marathon. One of the things that Marathon and Lapeer do are share services. So we have our own courts, but Lapeer leases the space from Marathon, and I hold court just before the Marathon court so that the jail, the district attorney, the public defender are only making one trip to the area once a month rather than coming out to two separate locations on two separate nights. There's a little cost savings there, and we put in for some extra security measures, some cameras, to redo the one room itself, and there were a couple other things that the clerks wanted for their office.
I was incorrect. Mike had shown me the paperwork and I had shown it to you, Jim, but there was never a resolution.
Okay. Well, maybe we can do that next month, and we can just use it for the next cycle.
Yeah, and I can certainly get some more information for you
Mm-hmm.
on it, but it's much as I would like to, I don't think we're going to be at the point where we're going to be going through the old files, organizing them, putting them in file cabinets right away.
Okay.
So
All right. So this is something in the future that you're just bringing up to us.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay,
Jim,
good.
would you have time to get in for the October deadline?
Yeah, October
You do it
10th, we
tonight,
can do it
need a
just
resolution.
right now.
We could make a resolution now.
You can, if this
Yeah.
is something you're interested in I know, grants and any sort of change can be something that people want time
Mhm.
to think about, but if you want to do a resolution to apply for a J,
We can certainly do it now.
yeah,
Yeah.
cap grant for, fireproof filing cabinet, or at least lockable filing cabinet
Okay.
would be the thing that I would be.
So who wants to make a motion on that?
I'll make a motion to apply for the, what was the grant called?
It's called JCAP, Justice Court Assistance
Okay.
Program.
For the JCAP grant for locking file cabinets.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
I,
Aye. Okay, so that'll be in our minutes.
Okay,
And do you have the paperwork that we?
I
we
will
can
get it,
fill-
and then
okay.
there's one form that you'll need to sign on me to get a copy of the
Perfect.
minutes, but yeah.
Okay, good, good,
Thank you.
thank
Yeah,
you.
Thank you.
okay.
Can I please have a copy of your card?
Of course.
Your number. Thank you. I'm Jen, the town clerk.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thanks so much.
Yes. One thing I haven't been able to track down is the mail. Jerry Lynn's been checking the mailbox, but apparently it's being delivered somewhere else, and we're not sure where.
Jeff, the highway
Mhm.
superintendent who's just here, they gave him your mail the
Okay.
last couple, like Friday and today, and there's a huge stack of mail on your desk. over there.
Okay. Whoa, yes, there is.
And there were a few things that need to be signed for, and I let Jerry Lynn know that, and she'll be in the morning to do
Okay.
that.
Okay, Judge Edsel, thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
All right. Jen?
Zoning and code enforcement August report. 1 building permit, 68 miles traveled, 9 building inspections, 41 hours worked, 1 fire inspection, 4 complaint follow-ups, 21 telephone inquiries. The next planning board meeting is September 24th at 7 PM. The next ZBA meeting is October 2nd at 7 PM.
Okay, thanks, Jen. Town historian? Jay?
Turned in 94, I don't know if y'all saw it or not, but, this last year we increased, Facebook friends from 219 to, brings our total count up to 2,737, an 8.7% increase from last year. I won't bore you with the whole thing, but, down under other, last year we had, 11,000 files. I've increased that to over 25,000 at this point. That's photos, newspaper articles, different stuff like that. So that was a 120% increase on the prior year. So, do you have any questions? Yes, sir.
And you will be with the seniors on the 24th, right?
Yes, I have Preble seniors, and I'm doing one with
Lou Scott?
Yes, yeah. I'm working with him on one also, I believe for Preble seniors.
You want to tell us a little bit what you'll be talking about on the 24th? Or?
That for my Preble seniors.
Yes.
Basically, I've gone back through and well, last year, the last one we did in the spring, I had a bunch of old photos from like the 50s, 60s, and 70s of all the properties in town. So I put a presentation in with all the old houses, and some are there and some aren't anymore. This one that we'll be doing here this month is basically old newspaper articles that I've dug up of some sort of interest that might pique somebody's interest or not. So yeah, I try to keep it something different every time. So.
Mhm. Jake, can you tell us a little bit about genealogy requests that you get from all over the country?
Yes, basically they just I don't get too in depth because town historians aren't genealogists, but I try to promote the resources that you need to do genealogy. And if people call me, I will help them out as best I can, either through the records I have in the vault or online, and different things like that. So.
Okay. Anybody else have questions for Jay? Okay, thanks, Jay.
Thank you.
All right. Jen?
Town clerk fees collected in August, $130. Dispersed $125 to the town of Preble and $5 to New York State Ag Market.
Okay, unfinished business, short-term rental litigation update. Don, anything?
Very short report. Haven't heard a thing.
Nothing, huh?
Wow.
Okay. We're all waiting on pins and needles here.
Yep.
Plowing contract, we talked about that. New business. Jen, why don't you tell us about the new business?
So Gina and I were talking, we're both interested in contributing to the New York State Deferred Compensation. It is a 457B plan that's voluntary retirement savings plan for state and local employees. It's taken out of your pay pre-tax. And we just need the board to give some sort of a resolution so that Gina can call and get our town and ID numbers, so any employees who wish to contribute, set up and contribute to their own account are able to do so. There's no cost to the town for the employees to contribute to this at all.
So this is 100% employee contribution, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Is there a limit on how much they can contribute? Or is it a matching type thing?
No,
Oh,
the
okay.
town doesn't pitch in anything. This is strictly whatever we want to put in to the account.
And the state doesn't match it, or?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay, so we need a motion to initiate the deferred compensation plan for town employees, which would be a 457B plan.
So moved.
I'll
So-
second it.
All in favor?
All right.
I,
Thank
Carried.
you.
So money actually like with Tia Croft, who's it actually go to?
It's New York State Deferred Compensation Program,
Okay, so they have
and
an
they take care
investment.
of it, and
they have an
and they
investment
talk to
plan?
you about investing in
Got
whatnot.
it.
Yeah,
Okay,
thank you.
you're welcome. Monies received, we received $779 from USPS. We received $1,155 from Office of State Comptroller, and we received $176,000, 565.80 from Cortland County second quarter sales tax. This time, we are going to pay the bills for the general fund. We need a motion to pay the general fund vouchers.
Make a motion to pay general fund vouchers abstract number 9, numbers 179 to 192, totaling $3,377.72.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
I,
Carried. We need a motion to pay the highway fund vouchers.
I'll make a motion to pay the highway fund vouchers abstract number 9, number 72 to 84, totaling $133,492.09.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Carried. And we need a motion to pay HA fund vouchers. Jen, can you tell us a little bit about this?
I'm looking it up right now to remember what it was. Greenman's Electrical. I believe it was for Jeff with his building.
For the cold storage building.
Yep.
For cold
Yep.
storage?
Yep.
Okay.
We got paperwork on it.
So that's a separate voucher that's not in,
It's a separate account,
okay,
a separate fund that Gina has for that project.
okay, okay. So we need a motion to pay that.
I'll make a motion to pay the HA fund vouchers abstract 9, number 179, totaling $12,199.65.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Carried. At this time, we'd like to open up the meeting for public comment, questions or comments that residents might have.
I do. I have, anybody wants to take the defensive driving course, we've got one here local, it's September 20th at the Preble Fire Station. And it starts at 8:30 in the morning till 3:30 to save 10% on your insurance for 3 years. Anybody's interested.
Okay,
It costs $25 you pay to him, but if you want to take it, let me know.
okay. It's a good announcement. Anybody else with anything? Okay, so, we have no further,
I want to go in executive session.
you want to go into executive session about a personnel issue?
Yep.
Okay, I talked to Don about the possibility, and,
Okay, so we just need a motion to do so.
okay. Need a motion to go into executive session.
Make a motion to go in executive session at 7:20.
Regarding a personnel matter.
Need a second on
I'll
that?
second it.
All in favor?
I,
Carried. And then once we get out of executive session, we'll open the door,
Say
and then,
goodbye.
and then we're going to adjourn the meeting.
Sorry, Jim.
sorry, no, it's okay.